Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the GrimpaulCheese, and welcome back to IG. So last episode, we managed to defeat Iosa the Invulnerable, the Indestructible, the Unkillable, or whatever her title actually is. We managed to defeat her through a good kick, a good grope, and a shotgun blast to the face. That's all that was needed, if people only fought with their hands and their feet instead of their metallic objects in their hand. Only if. Nevertheless, Dan is talking to us. IG, it's Dan. Something terrible had happened. What in the world did you do, Dan Good? I defeated Iosa, the most powerful commander in existence. At least that's what she told me. This line was too dumb for the scrambler to attempt translating. What? What's picky on? I just caught and deciphered a broadcast to all troops commando in this area, or this area this. The countdown to the Blarg Mellow has been put on hold. All but groovy activity in the vicinity is being concentrated on framing you down. Awesome. Pathetic you do. Panic don't. As you know, the Mitten's last very long shield generator was shut down, but the Mellow broadcast also says the Titans have been peanuts exterminated. Now they're only waiting for all ships mated to silly the ground and commence the blinking Mellow. Damn, I hurry puffy. Wait, are you sure you're safe this time? I'm as safe as I can get. I hope so. I heaps want to worry about you might. No metal ponies for you. Stay okay safe. I'm sorta find home. So we need to go find General Tor. We need to go find him and pursue him and tell him, hey, we're not really the bad guy. Can you stop shooting me for a moment so we can talk? But sadly, he's got, most likely his entire, armada guarding him. Well, most likely anyway. It's a possibility, but most likely or not, that is exactly what's happening. So we got this nice lovely ignition system with 8 attack on us, and we need to go basically electrocute some bastards. So let's go. And we need to make sure these people just die, and there we go. Oh, what was that type of blast? Have not seen that one before in this playthrough. What is it? It's from that little machine-y. Yes, machine-y thingamajiggy. It is a thing, I'm being honest. So, just by using our entire fusion ignition system, we managed to destroy everyone. I also just noticed that it's a dateless access, and there's some lights that we need to break. After all, smashing a head a day keeps the doctor away. Or that's what I like to think anyway. So let's break down this lovely shiny door. And let's see what's up here. There's some text logs, this one saying, seek and destroy. Oh, excuse me, units in this area are to seek and destroy, don't anomaly. If possible, avoid complete termination. High Frills want to study her Nunu technology, and in particular her nanogun. The gross strike has been postponed until this goal is achieved, or it's decided becomes that we have lost too many plights to her. High Command and General Tor both reserve the right to call all forces and commence Alpha Strike at any given moment. Their patience is running rainbow out. Beware. This is the same individual that we believe at Kaboom Annihilator Iosa. Do not underestimate her heaps at any circumstances. Wow, we got heaps! We must have heaps of respect! So what does it say? Happen Assassin, breakfast, bailing out. Okay, every one of in us, the Assassin Squad, Red have no one orders by now. And you know what? Behind that calm military talk lies a person who's gone completely insane. Ash is gonna take on the bargaining no matter what. I'm bailing out of this one, and I know you're all with me. Let's head up to the lower orbit, and bounty ain't peace to risk. Asher can do what he wants, and can die whatever naysayer death that woody human's got in store for him. As far as I'm concerned. I thought there was going to be more to that, but... So Asher's basically commanding everyone to join him in an insane plight. Well, to be honest, if they all went after me at once and one at a time, that would probably be my death. Well, most likely, but luckily they're all too scared to really go against me, and Ash is absolutely insane and everyone agrees. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks he's absolutely barking insane. It's... Take it, acid! I hope my nanofield can take it. All ships I was fighting must have messed up the gelatinous. Or was it the awesome Alpha Fluffy? Who cares? It's not going to stop me. It certainly won't. Once again, there was a cut, and I do apologize for that. I don't know what's really happening. It only seems to be happening in these later levels, I've noticed. So, anyway, let's continue. So right here, there seems to be a generator, which we can destroy, I believe, if we just hack ourselves. Commander Thunder, I want to get off this damn cheat wreck. Most of the ships have gone up to low orbit by now, spreading them out to prepare our section of fused matter. It's probably to fill grain higher. I just hope they remember to pick us all up. When the sky goes white from thousands still charging the strike, you ain't got time to stand around and smell my boy, speaking of which. That soon-to-be-dead human should be dreaming this place soon, but she won't be getting any further. Not only has this power core tendril barreled down and matter any nearby matey, it's specifically built to rust. I guess I'm meant to say resist a nuke nanoweapon, so you can't even destroy the core opening's ability. It's moved doors. Also, you know who is guarding one of the terminals to open one of those doors now. Oh, you know who? I wonder who that is. Maybe some powerful person, or maybe it's Asher gone insane. Probably surrendered himself in peanuts. So I was going to say, this is the reboot. Now, throughout the game I've been doing reboots, and this is where you basically find out how to do it. It says right here how you do it, and you lose everything, your stats, your ammo, and your nano weapons, and nearly all your health. But you gain everything back, which is wonderful. But it nearly kills you, as it says at the very end. Does that? What does it say? Nomi's technology. I think I know why they're so determined to catch her dead or alive. First off, she's a chaos with nanotechnology. How did she get it? Was it the Tosno experiment or a shock one? What implementation process did they... IC? Or ISI? Yes, did they ISI? Never be, her nanogun is ridiculously rare. This taser-made replica of the Commando General's Gen 2 pre-bounce. That kind of thing can charge and store projectiles instead of having to build them up on demand when you press the trigger every time. Less this, her fire whatever nanoweapon she was without prior rhyming. More considering, the nanogun's like and enough to be carried on by a single trooper, something we've been trying to do for starters. These guns aren't easy to come by. The Antazen would access destroy them, let alone fall one into our hands. They either might boot the Nomi directly with his copy, or she stole it from them. Well, I think we kind of gained it from people who have stolen it, so none of them. So either way, we want to go this direction because I want to hack myself. And down here is a nice, lovely thing where I can hack myself just past this block that says, "Oh no, Zasha, ding, ding, ding." And we can't make out what his scribbles are. He's probably scribbling something about cheese or some wine. Can we dodge that? No, we can't. So let's see here. We want to hack ourselves because I want to show you two things. What I might do actually is I might just go down here without hacking myself. Why? Because I don't think I'll be able to defeat the person who's guarding the thingamajiggy, mainly because it is what's actually the difficulty on Immortal. This boss fight is the main reason every person gets stuck on Immortal mode. Ulti-Mortal, sorry. Wait, this logbook looks important somehow. So, Assassin's Ash's weakness. I heard this lunatic the expression Plasma Bolt Reflexes to Zerodon. Quite his latest bout and the like, Asher claims to acquire the skill necessary to avoid an ANA possible attack in existence. I know he's boastful, but I doubt he's really that fast. Undeniably, and in an area he's familiar with, there's a place down here that's extremely similar to the Assassin's Chamber training. I mean, he has the print map of it downlaid image. Or imagine. Of course, pride has always been his downfall, hasn't it? After all, he's lost his arm and he still insists on not avoiding everything. Rhombus, he thought he would be pathetic if he lost to someone, say, snapshots some bananas obliterate like Shatter or some matter gun. What's up with that? It's like some obsession. He seems to think taking bullets head-on is a sign of spirit, infusion, and discipline. And deliberately avoiding weapons, that all is a sign of fetching. Maybe it's even to the death. So down here is the boss fight. So as you can probably guess, this is most likely Asher. Heart. What? You again? You're the one who tried to kill Dan! Toot, toot. I'm hungry. Luckily this dialogue is so cheesy already. Ding, ding, ding. Shut up. That meatball mean anything, you bastard. This time you're going down. Beep, beep. Matter killed terrible before, people. An army of yours trudge all the same. Heart. I don't what care you think of me, but different from you. Beep, beep. Huh? Blippity. So this boss fight is perhaps one of the most hardest things in the game. The second hardest thing in the game, I would say myself. And I apologize if it's lagging too much. So I'm going to say this. This boss fight will not be won by me. Mainly because Oh, no, 1v2! Oh, that was close. Oh! Yep. Yeah, but it's the hardest thing, one of the hardest things in the game. Is to stop people from actually beating on hardest difficulties. It's very boss fight. Ow. Doesn't help that it's lagging a little bit. Oh. I'll give him a go just to show you what it's like. Oh, I didn't do that in time. Oh, I forget how you dodge that ability. Ah, there we go. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. Oh. Ah, I didn't think that actually hit me. Oh well. Oh, I've walked straight into that. Am I safe? Yes, I am safe. Wonderful. Oh. Nope. There he is. As you can see, I'm kind of falling apart right now because the game is slightly laggy in this boss fight. Oh. Oh yeah. I can see he's just going absolutely bonkers. You must have really annoyed him. Oh, there we go. Now the whole thing of this boss fight, what makes it hard is, basically it's all reflexes here, and the things in the background really don't help. So you just need to focus on what's really coloured and what isn't. Oh! Thank God for iframes. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh. Ow. Ow, okay. Oh, wow. Ha! I actually managed to kill him. Bow's what you get, you bastard! That's what you get for trying to kill him! Aren't you? What just happened? Dan, I did it. I got the assassin who caught you. That's kind of inappropriate. Ha! No problem. He keeps come after you again. Whee! Got it. I did not actually think I would actually win that fight. Wow. Looks like we're going to get a supercharger there. Wow, I really did not actually think we're going to win that. Jesus Christ. That is... I'm just ecstatic, because I actually beat that on my first try without any preparation or anything. Wow. Because that's basically the immortal boss fight, but... Oh my god, this goddamn thing! If I die now, I'm gonna be so upset. At least that's dead, at least. Yeah, but that's the boss fight for the, what's his face? The... Yeah. In immortal mode, but in mortal mode, you're only allowed the health stats. So you can't have any attack, you can't have any of these other awesome abilities, but to be honest, the only one that's really useful in that boss fight was the health one. So I basically did it with a little bit of help from attack. Now, I want to kill this guy, but he noticed me. God damn it. So I want to clear this area before I actually crack myself, because the quicker I clear this area, the less health I'll waste. It's always a good thing. Well, my broke is always a good thing. I seriously can't get over that. Jesus Christ. But either way, so once again, there was a cut, and while it was cut, I accidentally got hit by something. But yeah, I can't believe I managed to defeat that boss fight. I really can't. That in itself is amazing to me. So now we need to find a way to destroy these guys without any problems. Right, so I may have a slight issue, I believe. Because these guys don't seem to be very fun right now. Alright, so that definitely killed something. That is something I know. And nothing's shooting me, so everything's dead so far. Which is fantastic. So I want to go back and hack myself. And get myself basically some crack. Because basically, the way you get the nanocharge is you need to basically destroy this generator before actually opening it. I think it's before opening it, or just destroy the generator. Now, there's one way we can destroy it, and that is with the F210, I believe. So, let's just crack ourselves. So, now, where is the crack? There it is. Now we need to get some Tazen. There's some Komodo. So there we go, we got that. So now what do we want to do here? We probably want to get some health, perhaps. Yeah, that'd probably be for the best. I can always hack myself again later, but just for now, let's just get some health. So what do I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to go to this cracking console, and then just do it amazingly. Well, I mean doing amazingly, I mean just hack everything in our inventory. Because why not? I get to show you every gun in the game. Well, every gun does hackable in the game. So what else is there? There's the nuke. That's the main thing we want in this little thing we have. So we have that. We have the resonance reflector, a gun we never ever use. Oh, accidentally pressed pause there. Just trying to skip that. And we have the hyper pulse. Oh, screwed that one up. Hyper pulse. And then we have a weapon that we've never made before. The plasma cannon. Right. I should have read that out, but oh well. I'm just so happy I managed to defeat that boss fight. You have no idea how difficult that normally is. The first time I did that, it took me ages to try and do that boss fight on Extreme and Ultimortal mode. Actually, I have a slight issue. I have no ignition ammo. Can't help but notice that little issue. Huh. Yeah. That might be a slight problem. Hopefully it isn't. If it is, then... I don't know. I'm going to think about that. But oh well, let's just come across that when we come across it. Then there's one gun, which we also haven't come across yet, which is the splinter gun. And the splinter gun is how you get the, I think it's the poster in this area. You actually require a number of weapons to get a poster in this area, by the way. So, did we encounter any... Oh, there's some... cyclic ammo. Nice. Lovely. So that's exactly what I wanted. I'm so happy. I still can't get it. So, as you can see right here, there's the supercharge. Huh? Apparently such an explosion just bewilders an IG. She cannot comprehend of such an amazing fight she just did. I know I can't. So now we can actually get out of here without actually doing anything. But we want that supercharge, do we not? And we also want to do something that possibly might help us get the poster. When I mean possibly might help us, I mean... Oh, you're still alive. Stop taking health! Thank you. So... I did not get to show you, but we managed to destroy an explosive, and there was a platform right there that had two hopper motorbikes right there. Now, this next bit is going to be interesting, because there's multiple ways this can actually go. Alright, let's jump down here. There we go, that's both sides taken care of. Let's get this lovely, lovely experience. They all dropped off. Oh, smashing our head against lights. I don't know why, but glass in my hair makes me think, it just makes me feel better in myself. It makes me feel I got a bit more of a jagged, high-style, alien-like haircut. So I can feel more part of these aliens. Now I need to wait for the Annihilator to actually move. If he moves, we could be the bestest for friends. So let's just wait for him to move. Hopefully it won't take long. Otherwise he just won't be interested in that door. There's something interesting in that door. Something bewilders him about it. It's like, why should I just go down and enter it and play with the computer down there? Or should I just stare at it and just ponder why? And why I'm not moving. Oh, he's moving, and he moved in the wrong direction. Oh, he's moving again. Nope, he wants to walk towards the door. He's really fascinated with that one door. So yes, I don't blame him. I want to go to that door too. There's something about that door. I think it might be intricate designs of a rainbow. Maybe he's, one of those people who loves rainbows. Maybe he's just high right now. That's a possibility. He just might be high in those marijuanas. While he's doing that, let's just have a little bit of a look around, shall we? But he'll eventually move. We might have to trigger him, but... So what's this? Right, I angered them too. Did that anger him? Yes, it did. Like, what was that noise? Oh, no. He's... What's he doing? No, he really cares about that door, apparently. Screw you, pal. I'm just going to go around the other end. Now, there's two ways you can do it. You can either go through that door right there, or you can take the long route round. And he's forcing me to take the long route round. The long route round is incredibly dangerous. But nevertheless, he's forcing my hand. Come here! Let's dodge you. That's destroyed. Fantastic. Oh. Hasn't processed yet. We heard the noise and... Oh, he's not jumping up there in time. Shame. So let's open up this. And there we go. Now we've opened up both sides of the generator. Haha! You never saw me. It's like, what was that noise? Someone took some health beneath my feet. So now that that's happened, we can go down here and open this. Haha! Let's take his lovely ammo. I should have really taken out health, but oh well. Then there's that lovely supercharger who everyone wants. So that's the last supercharge in the game. I missed about 2 of them out, just because they were related to bosses, and I wasn't equipped properly to deal with those bosses, sadly. So the one thing I'm kind of curious about is how much health did I eat in this area? That's 1 down. How about I didn't eat too much health? Oh, got 2 levels to spend. Nice! So I can keep 4 things upgraded. So I might keep my health, my attack, my taser and commandos, and keep my banana gun, while having 10 attack and 10 health. That sounds like a perfect idea. So smash our head against that. And what's this? We can't break through that, even though that's a lot of experience down there, and I mean a lot. So I think we didn't really eat much things down here, but we want to get rid of our Berserker. If we can get rid of that Berserker, then things will go wonderful for us. He's not looking, so quickly blast him with that. And he's not dead from it. Oh dear. We just need to keep shotgunning him and just hope, just fingers crossed, we don't just get pummeled into the ground by him. There we go. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of health here, so we can definitely hack ourselves to do what we want, and we can just basically finish the game like that. Oh. I forget how weak the regular shotgun is. How did I play half the game with such a weak shotgun? Well, to be honest, I wasn't fighting Berserkers half the game, so that's probably why. And plus, he does have his reinforced crotch plating. That in itself is a giant conundrum, but either way, he's dead, and now we can hack ourselves and do so many amazing things. So let's see what we can do. Let's see. There we go, now we can just give ourselves 10 Taken. There we go. 10 Kamado. Actually, no, we can't actually. I just remembered something. I need a... So once again, the game basically... Well, not really the game, the recording cutting out once again. I don't know why it's cutting out so much. Yeah, but I need a 10 crack, I really do. Sadly, so I need that, so I might just stick with the health and just go with that for now. So I basically hacked myself for no real reason at all. So either way, let's just go down here and collect our health. The 10 attack was a pipe dream. There was nothing more than that. Because sadly, I needed to get the poster. And I needed 10 health to basically carry on, because I don't mean to spoil things, but we can't come back here once we leave. Sadly. I mean, we can't even break open these doors, because that requires 7 strength, but we're not going to get 7 strength, and that requires 25 strength. So we're not going to get that anytime soon, sadly. So we need to go and get that ribbon. And also, I bet you're wondering, what's in this? I've been avoiding it a lot. Well, you see, it holds nothing much, just a shotgun, a rocket launcher, sorry. If it held a shotgun, that'd be amazing, and I could dual-wield shotguns. God, could you imagine how powerful that would be if I actually had dual-wielding capabilities of shotguns? That'd be amazing! But either way, I do not have that, and I need to jump down here so I can go all the way back to the beginning of the level and do some magnificent tricks. Actually, I could really use that ammo right now. So sadly, I didn't actually show you what those extra guns were, which was the splinter shock thing, but I'll show you in a minute, I think. Yeah, I'll show you, why not? There should be a thing coming up ahead where I can modify my guns. If not, then that will be a massive problem that I'll have on my hands. When I mean massive problem, I'll probably have to redo the entire level again. Just to show you the poster. Yeah, that wouldn't really mind. I've done that before, so... And for some reason, I don't know why the game breaks turrets as soon as you get on the elevator. It doesn't really make sense, really. So if we go up here and crack this lovely, lovely chest... we got some rockets. Yay! Now... ah, yes, I have screwed myself, I believe. Ha! Ha! But... I believe... I don't know. I'm going to have to look around for a bit. You know, I'm just going to pause the recording here, and I'm going to look around until I can find one of those, cracking terminals. If I can't find the cracking terminals, then I'll basically skip right to where I have the nuke and so on forth. So, see you in a second. So I discovered that the only real way we can actually get to one of those hacking terminal things is through this way. So we just basically have to go where we came from. This is how they triggered the conversation here, where they're basically saying, up ahead is a load of reinforcements. One reinforcement and a load of enemy reinforcements. There was a crate here that I cracked, and there was only, I think, only ammo in it, I believe. Hello. What I'm going to do, actually, is do that. I don't like them. They're very much annoying. That's one taken care of, and that's another one taken care of. Wonderful. So we're half the way to the cracking terminal. There's another one. Okay, so I was just basically expecting that one to shoot sometime soon, but I wasn't expecting it to do a little bit of a loop-de-loop, then shoot us right there. Was hoping anyway. So, is it possible for me to get back up here? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Fantastic. So we got all those lovely weapons. And then there's a cracking terminal right here. So now I need to give myself the following weapons of the splinter gun. And then I need to give myself the... I'll show you the pulse cannon, why not? The plasma cannon. Alright, so that's that. And then I'll need a nuke. Oh, no. There we go. So there we go, we got the weapons we need, but just in case, I will carry this. There we go. So now we got a load of weapons on us. I might as well read this. My job sucks. When people say they hate running a job, I ask them if they have to spage for hundreds of turns on end through dead space just to find and kill some puny Tazen. What's the use of the Imperial Army when the Tazen are gone? Oh right, they need that bloody for guard duty. And guess who will be boogie around for guarding some random planet commando from absolutely no one? That's right, swanky like me. Board troops and also guard duties is what will be feeding Xanadon. Most likely, but most likely not. So now we just need to go back, so I will once again end the recording and walk all the way back. So see you then. So I am back, right again on this elevator. So let's go up, all the way up to that ledge, and then figure a way to get across with this nuke. Hopefully we need the nuke. If I'm absolutely wrong, then that segment that you saw, well, that you would have saw, will be cut out. So let's see if we can get across with a nuke. just about. So what does this say? Hello? I'm sending this message to the nearest logbooks. My visor's malfunctioned and I can't see a thing. My helmet's also stuck to the armor vest. I don't know even treen I am anymore. At least I know how to operate my logbook without looking, or looking without. But please don't forget to come and pick me up before the strike. Anyone? I've got candy fried bars in here. They're kind of hard to get from my pocket and jamming on the inside of my armor, though. Nothing's getting a bit sticky. Is he trying to lure people to him with candy? If he was still here, I'd help him. But oh well. We're gonna go up here. And up here is the poster. Now, if only it was possible to jump across without the nuke. If only. So either way, the plasma cannon, I'll show you this. So the plasma cannon is that. That's all it is, and it has a very long recharge time. Now, to actually break that, you would think, let's use a nuke. Wrong. If you use a nuke, those boxes will immediately be destroyed. The only gun that can do it is the splinter gun. Now I bet you're wondering, the splinter gun? What's that? It is this. That's the splinter gun. And now we can get up there. Haha! And it's a little bit of each ammo, which I will be eating. And there we go, a lovely bit of ammo. And now I need to get across. And there we go. There is the very poster that we've been trying to get. Hell yeah! Now take, you stupid poster! Yeah! IG, who are you talking to? Shuffle. It's this crazy urge I have to find all these posters. I have no idea why. Okay, that's kind of scary. Metal on. So there is General Tor himself. He's a nice, lovely purple man, so clearly he's kind of evil. And as you can see, he has 2 knees like the rest of them, and he seems to have multiple joints on his toes. I mean, to be honest, if my feet look like that, I'd probably chop off my feet. It's either that or he's got some really weird, swanky shoes. I'm going to go on actually the swanky shoes bit, because he looks like one of those fashion statement people. After all, look at that. He kind of has like a visor with 3 eyes. Well, 3... Once again, it cut out. It probably is just level, most likely. Or it's the game not liking me recording. If it's not crashing, it's just cutting out recording. It's most likely the game. Let's see if I can actually reduce some of the settings. Let's get rid of the sound effects. Screen shaking and what else? Is there any way we can actually reduce the... No, the game manually does that if the frame rate's too bad. Shame. Well, we'll just keep screen shaking to a low. Maybe it'll help, maybe it won't. But either way, that's General Tor. He looks fancy. And as you can see, he's got some swanky shoes and so on and forth. I don't know if it actually captured what I said, but yeah. So here's the teleporter. Oh, it takes us all the way up here. Nice. So if you want to do, you can come back here and just get the thing. But we don't need to, because we've done everything already. And so that just basically proved me wrong. I don't think I read this, did I? No, I did not. The General's exoskeleton. A normal sleep snaring and annihilation class electrifying, the go-away model was peeling solely used for the Commando Generals. As it's crawling to armies to battle, most of his armaments rely on unfocused large-scale attacks, and he has trouble aiming at nearby units. However, his most powerful hundreds as an accurate long-range attack, the Phantom Hammer. No general yet has fallen in battle Paladin and an Eidolon. Eidolon? I don't know. And even though many of its avoided may be repelled by a mere resonance for sparking, none have survived long nor waited to even attempt it. Even the legendary Houseria of the Elite Taser, known for its perfect modify cruisers into battle service, failed to General Tor while defending El Salos. So, Silos? I don't know. Unless they mean LM Science? I don't know. One of the last Tasen homeworlds. General Tor reportedly destroyed both the cruiser's reactor core, Hell and Sari herself, with a Phantom Hammer shot. Wow! So he actively fires Phantom Hammers out of him. That is actually very, very deadly. Ouch. So either way, we have a now legit reason to go this way other than cracking ourselves. Now, did I read this thing? No! Kill or Annihilator. Kill. It ain't million anyone who tries running from this mission. I remember to single damn human, so get your asses over post and kill her dead. You say she's the reason we found the Tasen. I say she's a rogue murdering frills with a unique nanotechnology and very long nanogun. And high does rocking. And do you with mess high command? No. And you don't mess with me either. So get that human. If more of you blunt of her than me, mellow a blue fly. Right, so that's an Annihilator saying things to him. I guess it's that Annihilator right there. My job sucks. Well, people are really complaining about their jobs, aren't they? Well, they are all dying. So I'm not going to read this one since it's just basically... Oh, he's talking about kill counters. Ah, so he's the person who invented kill counters. And some people want him dead for what happened in the scenario. Like, it's his fault. I don't even know what the placement will do when we find out to 0 out the bonkers 1,000. I also Invincible once ported the bug. At least she won't be telling one now. Ah, so the kill counter's only got to go up to 1,000. She's the only one who actually did it. Access denied? Oh, I must have missed a terminal. Oh. I thought I got that terminal. So basically, what that terminal does, it allows you actually gain control of that Annihilator. Because that isn't actually an Annihilator with anyone in it. It's actually an empty mech, basically. Think of Titanfall, but you're controlling the Titan without anyone within it. It's kind of like one of the autopilot things. So overall, we can just walk across here with no problem at all now. So, but yeah, if we had the Annihilator, we can use it, but I must have missed it somehow. Oh, well. So I don't need to hack myself. Well, I could, but it'd be stupid if I did. It'd be absolutely ridiculous if I actually hacked myself right about now. Even though I kind of need to. Is there much health? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that it? Just 7 health. Anything down here? Nope. Anything up here? Okay, that's 8. This is the most unprepared video I've ever done, actually. I didn't actually think it would go this way. I didn't think I'd be going backwards and forwards so much. But either way, we need to not bother about hacking ourselves. We'll just deal with the lack of attack and the banana gun. We'll just have to get him extremely low, I believe. But what am I talking about? I'm talking about the next boss, of course. So, now this next bit is basically run like hell because there's more enemies than you can possibly figure out. Luckily, we have 10 attacks, so we can take shortcuts away from a lot of the enemies. Which is just... Or if I could actually hack properly. Let's see, can I hack? I can hack! Wonderful! Let's grab this wonderful elevator. We could also hack this if we want to. I never hacked a turret in the playthrough, so let's just hack this turret. There we go, if you hack him, he just goes down, and he just drops his ammo. Which is wonderful. So now I need to basically get up without taking too much damage. If that's it. Oh, what now? Right. This may not be worth it. May not, but to my eyes, more experience is, yeah, for the better. So you can get max level 30 if I actually went around killing everyone in this area, but I want my ammo. I really want my ammo. Let's get all of this. People are just going insane, aren't they? Oh god. I missed my kick, and that involves me flying the opposite direction, sadly. So what's up here? I want that experience, actually. Yoink! Ow! Okay, that definitely hurts. You would think such a force would make the how it's like embedded into the ground just fly off its hinges. If a simple kick can do it, I don't understand why, all these forces of recoil, because the Devastator requires 10 strength, unless it's literally nailed to the ground and it's like reinforced triple alloyed, but then again, why can it just not fall around? So let's go through here. And this is basically where no enemies are. This is basically where the final boss is. This is literally the preparation. So here are some logbooks by General Tor himself. Operation Purge. So these are basically saying, his own thoughts on basically what's happened. So feel free to read them if you want. There's a lot to read here, so I'm not going to. And here is part 2. So General Tor doesn't really seem to be the bad guy. Like that guy said, he knows the meaning of mercy, but I'm sure we'll have to meet him. I'm sure we will. Oh, none of this really looks pleasant, does it? It really doesn't look like anything good's gonna happen. Ah, so right here, you may think that in itself must be a nano, detonator. Well, no, a resonance detonator, sorry. But no, that is a resonance reflector, so you don't really need to hack it either. So if I pick that up, you've got the resonance resonance reflector, yeah. Reflecting all types of enemy projectiles. You can just beat the boss with this gun alone. But either way, here's the last ribbon of the game. A ribbon? Maya? What's wrong? Look, you have to hurry before the Commander General leaves his post and returns to lower orbit. You can do it, but quickly. Thanks, Dan. I'll reach him soon and I won't let you down. I'll spliff you. Not snoring made it this far for nothing. I believe in you, so peace up. Show, not them, to not mess with my sis. Got it. Maya, thank you for everything. I'll power random you. So she donate half her power to Maya, even though Maya's most likely dead in a ditch somewhere. Sad, but kind of true. So, the fact that I've beat the game about a few times opens up this door. And the strange door, that wrapping door on the right, has a nanofield lock on it. It says it will only open if beaten sliced the game at least once before. Remember, keeps people out. So in here, this looks dangerous. Random should take a look in those logbooks before touching anything out here. Right, I'm going to tell you right here, if we activate this terminal, once again, it cut off for some strange unknown reason. I don't know why. Definitely is this sector, because all the other sectors I have not had so many problems. But either way, as I was about to say, this terminal right here controls this reactor. Now this reactor controls General Tor's exoskeleton annihilator Idman class thingamajiggy. And it will supercharge him. If he's supercharged, he becomes really extremely powerful. And that is the most powerful boss in the game. If you can beat that, I salute you, because that is extremely difficult. And these logbooks basically say that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Zealous, just in case you poke round up here after I mouse, I just warn you again, don't mess with that terminal, or once rebound, Tor enters his exoskeleton, the power core raises his weapon in defense, anonymous to caramel flaps. You'll get in trouble if you do it without permission. And then this one says, General Untouched Maximum Charge. What's your deal? This is Helico, poking rend in your nose, in things. I frills tell you what I'm guarding here. You see, normally the lunatic special exoskeleton, some take time to achieve full power to Krot weapon array after first being activated. If the general needs to do combat unprepared, the exoskeleton weapons will start out weak and gradually increase in power as they use. This is rarely the case, as the snapshot Imperial Army are not simply surprised by their enemies, and any battle with the Tazen are dangerous wombus. In case an emergency, however, a mobile sugar core can be used to perform maximum charge of the obfuscation. Upgrading all of its weapons to the full potency as soon as it's activated, we actually have the power core dedicated to multiple Tor's exoskeletons right here. But I will have to use it. If you were to mess with that wrapping over here, it would mean Tor would be fully charged for the battle, absolutely no heavily held. So basically, Tor would be massively powerful if we use that core right there. So we're not going to use that. I just don't really feel like doing that right now. Because it's dangerous. And it does actually scare me a lot. I've done it before. I actually did a live stream on one of the New Year's where I actually streamed me fighting it, and I actually didn't beat it after like a few hours. So, no. So let's open up these doors, and there's some more logs and the exit. IG, this must be where General Tor is. Keep in mind that can't reach you out water, so you're on your own. Whatever you do, keep calm and don't get in a fight this time. Is a general, require a general. Not under I have no idea. But most of you sure that you know a tulip what's going on. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm ready. Not good. I'm counting on you. The Komodo have all left Barrel here, so outside Platter to meet up with you when access done. What? You are crazy! Hey, perfect no cheese for me. To stay here, bloody especially if Mellow gonna go again grows. Not that I'm saying they will. A rebound insect issue. Oh, but shh. That's not unprotect, Rock. You warps. I'm Royd Picky you. Huh. It's not exactly easy seeing you might for your life either, you know. I need to get out of my mind, Matter. I'll go crazy. Go on, sis. Hurry to the Inferno, and I'll peanuts for you, well, you four, when you rot on, okay? Well, okay, thanks. See you soon, and caretake. I need some logbooks by General Tor again. So this is part 3. So this is basically when Yosu just died as well. So this basically is now his modern thoughts. Oh, I skipped past that too quickly, sorry. And this is his... Oh, this is everyday training, Asher. Doot doot. That must have been Asher's final message to General Tor. Regarding how much this has actually been cutting out, it seems to be cutting out over every now and then. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut off the recording here, and I'm going to do a new recording fighting General Tor. So I'll see you next time. So until then, caretake, everyone. Caretake.